Evendale Village Council to order, and we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk will take the roll.
Mr. Sextro.
Here.
Ms. McDaniel.
Here.
Mr. Putoff.
Here.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Here.
Mr. Albrecht.
Here.
Mr. Burke.
Here. Okay, I'm wearing a mask because I had COVID last week. We had some people over for New Year's Eve, and they tested one of the women, and she wound up with COVID. As of Friday, I was negative, but now my wife has it. So I'm wearing the mask for protection of you all, hopefully. The first thing on the agenda is a public hearing for the purpose is the Village of Evendale budget and capital items. That's what this public hearing is about. We went over all those last week. Any questions, comments? Okay, that will constitute the public hearing. Next, we have a question as to whether the minutes, which have been previously distributed, will there any additions, corrections, or changes? Can I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll go into the committee reports, and we'll start with finance.
Yeah, Mayor, we concluded the year strong. Revenue exceeded expenditures in December by a little over $200,000. For end of year, revenues exceeded expenditures by about $2.5 million, and not including the TIF funds. The tax revenue total was $16,248,000, exceeded the year prior by over $2 million. So all very positive numbers, and let's hope that 2023 brings us the same. The Gorman Farm, the animal barn, as we're all aware, there will be a resolution tonight for the new animal barn moving forward that they plan to build. I'm assuming everybody's had the opportunity to ask Mr. Patterson questions if they had any. Couple save the dates for the farm, row by row dinner. I know it's a end of summer and early fall, but row by row dinner, August 26th, and Sunflower Festival, October 7th and 8th. So mark your calendars now to save for those events. The rec center, new flooring has been installed in the fitness center where the former desk was. You can barely tell that it was changed out, can you? It's very obvious where they moved it and changed it. Snow Much Fun is Friday, January 20th. So contact the rec department if you want to participate there. And just as a information, the police department's walking through and is kind of just hanging out during the basketball games on Sundays, just to, particularly the men's leagues, just to help keep the peace. They get a little bit aggressive over time.
Boys will be boys.
Also, I want to take this opportunity to thank Kim Peelage. She's not here tonight, but after many years of serving as the rec director and many more years with the rec department, and then to welcome Adam Knight as the new rec director and Kristen Maiden as the new assistant rec director. So everybody, if you haven't, everybody should know Adam and Kristen, but if you haven't, stop by the rec and introduce yourself. Lastly, the service department, never too early to start saving up your junk. Recycle Day is April 22nd this year. More details will be coming out in the newsletters in the coming months, but just everybody, it's a little bit, I know in the past we've had it in May, so it's going to be a little bit earlier in the spring, and so start collecting all your garbage and cleaning out the basement and garages. Also, the EV station, we had a few little issues with that, but it is now complete and the units are in full service. For those people asking about the pickleball courts, the bidding process will be started, and we hope to have the courts ready by early summer. For those who don't recall, the pickleball courts, we tried to bid them and get the work done this past fall. However, there were no bids, and part of it was resources and availability of supplies, but we hope to have somebody ready and able to put those in the near future. And the resurfacing program, we're going through the analysis for the resurfacing as to what roads are most needy, and we've allocated $500,000 to be spent on the project this year, and we'll get more details on the specific roads and timeline for that. That's all, Mayor.
Any questions, comments? Police and fire.
Okay. I'm going to start with fire. We have a couple of firefighters leaving us this month. On January 5th was Mark Bond's last day, and we're not doing a proclamation per his request, which we would normally be doing. And then Craig Kennedy's last day in the office is on the 13th of January, and I think we all got notice of a reception. We will be doing, he officially will still be on payroll until March, and we'll be doing a proclamation for him then. Okay. We accepted applications for firefighter paramedic positions through the 5th of January, and so the fire department is diligently going through there, and we increased the number of qualified applicants that we received as we had hoped we would do. Okay.
What was that number?
I don't know what it was through Friday. 17. Okay.
We were single
Significant.
digits before.
Significant increase,
Increase.
yeah.
Yes.
and they're qualified.
Yes. So, and then I think everyone, well, we got notice of a former captain of ours, Captain Benkin, who passed away. He had retired from the village in the 90s. So I believe his services have already occurred, correct? Okay. Moving on to police. Many of you may remember, well, let me stop first. Are you going to cover Caleb Kaminsky?
Am I going to what?
Caleb Kaminsky. Are you covering that?
Are you covering
Caleb Kaminsky
Caleb Kaminsky?
in your report?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to defer to the mayor on that one. Okay. And we've had, let me just say this, the chief reported on a number of incidents, situations, let me say, where our officers have excelled. And I just wanted to, while not mentioning them specifically, we've had a number of cases that have been solved, suspects that have been identified, and arrested due to the work of our department. And so I think that we take for granted what our police department does sometimes, but I just wanted to bring that up and say that we continue to get great reports about what our police department does, and we thank them for their service. Okay. Cultural arts, the part-time position job description is almost complete. We expect it to be complete prior to the end of this month and hopefully start doing some interviewing for that. Our December programming was a success. Most everything was sold out. And our January programs just started yesterday, and most all of them are full. I will mention a couple of upcoming programs. Wine tasting, which is this Saturday, January 14th, is not sold out. There's still a few spaces available for that. And then Playhouse in the Park will be presenting Stella Luna. The first performance is on Friday, February 3rd. So please refer to the website for more information on those. And fine arts exhibit applications were opened last week. And in terms of the bell tower if you remember, Evendale Church was still using it for an extended period of time, but they have left the building as of this year. Okay. So building, planning, and zoning, we didn't have any cases that came before Planning Commission or BZA in December. There were 18 permits issued, about $1.6 million in building cost, yielding about $14,000 in revenue for us. And also, you can now obtain permits via the online and pay there. So that's a new service that has been offered. And that's our report.
Okay. Any additions? Anything else to add to that report? Okay, I will just add that, as you can tell from the capital budget, we have a number of projects going on, are going to go on this year for the first time in several years, and it's because our cash flow has improved dramatically for us. And as far as our patrolman, Kaminsky, he was given the Hamilton County Award for Valor. I believe that's correct, Chief? Yes, that's correct. For Valor. He and another officer from Marymount, this is when he worked for Fairfax and not for us, came upon a building that was fully engulfed in a fire. They went into that building and pulled a man out who was confined to a wheelchair and saved his life. Just to tell you how bad the fire was, 2 other people were killed as a result of that fire. So this was a significant saving, and we commend Officer Kaminsky for his valor in doing that. Okay, we ready for the ordinances? We'll begin with ordinance 22-98. And I need permission to read it by title only.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Mr. Albrink.
Yes.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement to sell certain village-owned real estate and declaring it as an emergency. This will serve as a second reading of the ordinance, and the third reading hopefully will be on next month. Ordinance 23-01. I need permission to read it by title, read it by title only.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Albrink.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Ordinance making appropriations for transfers and capital expenditures for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2023, and declaring it as an emergency. This is the capital bill. I'd like permission to read it, I'd like to suspend the second and third reading of the ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Albrink.
Yes.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
And I need permission to read it to adopt the emergency clause of the ordinance.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Albrink.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Now a motion to adopt the ordinance as an emergency.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Albrink.
Yes.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Now declare ordinance 23-01 adopted as an emergency. Next is ordinance 23-02. I'd like permission to read it by title only.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Albrink.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Ordinance approving transferring general funds to various other funds and declaring it as an emergency. I need a motion to suspend the second and third reading of the ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Mr. Albrink.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Now I need an ordinance to adopt the emergency clause of the ordinance.
So moved.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson,
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
I need a motion to adopt the ordinance as an emergency.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Ms. Smiley Robertson,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
I now declare ordinance 23-02 adopted as an emergency. Next is ordinance 23-03. I'd like permission to read it by title only.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Smiley Robertson,
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Burke.
Yes.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement with McGill, Smith, and Punchin for professional design services and declare it as an emergency. This is for the new service building. May I have a motion to suspend the second and third reading of the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
McDaniel. Yes. Ms. Smiley Robertson,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Now may I have a motion to adopt the emergency clause of the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Smiley Robertson,
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Putoff,
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Now a motion to adopt the ordinance as an emergency.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Smiley Robertson,
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Burke.
Yes.
I now declare ordinance 23-03 adopted as an emergency. Next, we have ordinance 23-04. I'd like permission to read it by title only.
So moved.
Second. Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
An ordinance authorizing the payment of amounts due upon certain contracts requiring certification of availability of funds and declaring it as an emergency, the then and now ordinance. May I have a motion to suspend the second and third reading of the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
May I have a motion to adopt the emergency clause of the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was, didn't you say?
We both said it. It doesn't
Mr.
matter.
Burke,
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht,
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Mr. Putoff,
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes.
Now I need an ordinance a motion to adopt the ordinance as an emergency.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Mr. Sextro,
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Now declare
Mayor. Go ahead. Sorry. I have something on the next one.
Okay.
I jumped the gun.
I now declare ordinance 23-04 adopted as an emergency. Next is resolution 23-01. Madam Solicitor.
Yeah, Mayor, this one, I would recommend we have a motion for an amendment to change that to ordinance, rather than resolution 2301, have it be ordinance 2305, as it's otherwise drafted as a resolution.
Okay, someone want to make that motion?
So moved.
Second. Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
Now I'd like a motion to read it by title only.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
A resolution authorizing the construction of a new animal barn on the property of the Gorman Heritage Farm and declaring it as an emergency. May I have a motion to suspend the second and third reading of the resolution?
So moved. Or ordinance.
We moved it to an ordinance, right?
Yes, an ordinance.
This is an ordinance. I'm sorry.
Mr.
2305.
Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Mr. Sextro.
Yes.
Mr. Putoff.
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel. Yes. Ms. Smiley Robertson.
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht.
Yes.
So this is 2305, right? Okay. Now can I have a motion do we suspend the second and third reading?
We were just to
Yes.
adopt. Yes.
Okay. A motion to adopt the emergency clause of the ordinance.
So moved.
We just did that.
No.
Just
We
No,
did the
yeah.
readings. We need the emergency clause and then the adoption of the
I
ordinance.
thought we did that emergency
We
clause.
did the emergency clause.
We just did that.
Yes, so we just need a motion to adopt the ordinance as amended.
May I have a motion to adopt the ordinance as an emergency?
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Mr. Burke?
Yes.
Mr. Sextro?
Yes.
Mr. Putoff?
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel?
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson?
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht?
Yes.
I now declare ordinance 23-05 adopted as an emergency. Is there any other business to come before council this evening? May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Burke?
Yes.
Mr. Putoff?
Yes.
Mr. Albrecht?
Yes.
Ms. Smiley Robertson?
Yes.
Mr. Sextro?
Yes.
Ms. McDaniel?
Yes.
Council stands adjourned.
No, it's just the top was never changed.
I know. When I turned around and
It
I
could be
saw that she
either.
was like,